Have you noticed a trend in car design lately? All of the cars out on the road seem to be mimicking trucks with being all aggressive, boxy, and with those angry headlamps. Why can't cars be cute again? Well, that's what we're checking out today. Thanks so much to Dongfeng Philippines for sponsoring this video and for making cars cute again with a Dongfeng Nammi EV. So right off the bat, one thing that's gonna jump right at you is the color scheme of the Dongfeng Nammi. You've got this aptly called colorway called yellow, but if you're not into yellow, there's also something called blue, and yes, white. Very creative color schemes. And one thing about the yellow color scheme is that you have this two-tone scheme with a white roof on top. Like I said, all of the other cars out there seem to going for aggressiveness and macho looks. This one here doesn't even have a black top to it. It's got a white top. Chic and cheerful indeed. Right here you got these nice LED DRLs and headlamps. Very cute indeed. You don't have any fog lamps right here because adding fog lamps will add a little bit to its macho-ness and sportiness. Not for the Dongfeng Nammi. You got a hint of a power bulge right here on top, but it is the cutest little bulge that you will ever see, and a little bit of nice curves around the side. You won't find anything angular or anything straight right here out of the box, except of course for the plate number here at the bottom. But this is definitely one thing, something that seems like a breath of fresh air for everyone looking for something cute like this one. And as if the Dongfeng Nammi isn't extroverted and fun enough for you, this one right here lights up in a complete light bar. Now right here in the side profile, one thing that you would notice is that there are a couple of bits and pieces here that actually match that white roof on top. You got the side mirrors right here with repeater signals and a 360-degree camera system, as well as the strip at the bottom, and not to mention the front end. The lower end of the front bumper has the same white trim to match this white roof. You got 17-inch alloy wheels with 215/55 R17 tires, which gives it a little chunky look. Pretty big for a hatchback such as this one, and a blacked out A-pillar. Very Euro, very cute. Again, cheeky and cheerful. You got this black trim right here in the seat pillar, creating some sort of floating roof line effect. And check this out. So unlocking and locking the Dongfeng Nammi creates this sort of calming, soothing sound, really cute sound that signifies that it is unlocked. Those flush door handles, by the way, create a sort of sporty angle for this car, as well as these frameless windows for the front and the back. And I told you that that sound will happen every time you unlock the car and lock the car, so lock it, Ash. So how can you get road rage with something as cute as this one? Amazing. Now the Dongfeng Nammi's cheerful nature exudes even more so right here in the back, giving you all of these nice amenities. You got these LED tail lamps that are circular, by the way. Oh hey, check this out. I did mention that the Dongfeng Nammi is trying not to be as boxy, but they're calling this the Nammi box. My bad. I guess whoever designed this didn't get the memo, and that is all the good for us. You got this blacked out trim right here in the back, adding a little bit more dimension to the overall appeal right here. You get this nice tailgate that opens up all the way here, giving you access to all this space inside, and it's easy to put all your things because of this low loading floor. And inside here, you see all our bags are inside, giving you access to all this space. And if you need even more space, you can fold this rear seat down. This entire seat will fold down for you, so you can have longer items. It's definitely gonna fold right there. Now, if you notice, there are no exhaust ports here because it's a full EV, but that's no worries because, you know, with its cheerful nature and its cheeky looks, you want this to be an EV. So the Dongfeng Nammi, definitely a plus. Overall, the look of the Dongfeng Nammi is definitely something that is a breath of fresh air for someone looking for a little bit of joy into their life. Oh, I almost forgot about this little Easter egg right here at the bottom of the rear windshield. That's actually very fun. Let's take a look at the inside and see if a lot more of that cheerfulness actually goes into the inside. All right, so we're inside the Dongfeng Nammi. Now, again, a lot of its cheekiness and cheerfulness did follow through on the interior, as you can see with the quilted leather interior on the dashboard right here. And you've got some perforated leather seats as well. The quilted pattern of the dashboard follows through right here on the door cards. It has a sort of curved design here that gives you a little bit more space in the interior, which is quite nice. Now, if you notice, the door cards actually follow through the entire dashboard, like they're creating a sort of a unified space in the interior. So right here, instead of a gauge cluster, you do have a 5-inch multi-information display here, giving you all the information that you need during your drive. Plus, you got a 12-inch touchscreen infotainment system right here, and you can actually pair your phone to it and mirror your phone for easy smartphone integration. Now, if you notice, the screen right here, the center console, is devoid of any other buttons. That's because they've integrated all the buttons and features right here on the screen. This is basically a car that you just literally get in, start, and go. No worries. So everything that you need is right here on the screen. Your light controls, your air conditioning controls, as well as some vehicle settings. And one interesting about this screen, though, is that, again, the theme of the Dongfeng Nammi is fun. You have your own avatar right there, which is a cat. It has its own text box right there. You can even choose what particular saying or quote that you have for the day. I choose strike while the iron is hot. I'm going to choose that one right there. And you can even accessorize your own cat here. You can choose whatever sound system they're choosing, what clock widget they're using, as well as change the text box. The customization options inside are almost endless. And again, it's all about the fun with the Dongfeng Nammi. You don't have any gear selector here. Instead, you get this wireless phone charger with a fan to make sure that your phone stays nice and cool while it's charging wirelessly. A nice center armrest, which has a lot of space right there inside. A USB port, as well as a 12-volt socket. More space underneath here. And a quite interesting glove box or glove compartment. I call this a glove table. They call this a variable space that gives you all these nice things inside. I mean, you're definitely going to want to put all your stuff right here underneath. That's why they gave you all that space. But this is good enough to put all your smaller items in there right there. Now, the steering wheel is also leather wrapped in this same gray and black color scheme inside the Dongfeng Nammi. You got all your control buttons right here for your cruise control on the left side, and your media and volume buttons right here on the right. It is also adjustable for rake, so getting your proper driving position is easy. Plus, you do have these manual seats, so you can go up and down easy, no problems there, as you can see. Same goes with the passenger seat right there. It doesn't even have a start-stop button, so all you need to do is get in with your key fob right here, set it to drive, you're good to go. By the way, I've said that the Dongfeng Nammi does not have an ounce of aggressiveness and sportiness in it, but it does have one apparently. As you can see, there is a white line on top of the steering wheel, like those rally cars out there. But I think of this as more of like a item that will give you even more joy, more than just sportiness. To match the frameless windows, you got frameless mirrors right here. Now, again, with how the interior is designed with the Dongfeng Nammi, it's aimed at people who are looking for more fun in their lives, more joy, and again, this one definitely is tops. Let's take a look at the second row seats and see what it has to offer the passengers. So right here in the second row seats, I'm surprised with the amount of space available for me despite the size of the Dongfeng Nammi. Plus, you got room for your feet here. Here you got a lot of knee room, and I'm sitting behind my own driving position, so that is a huge deal. You got the same quilted leather design here on the door cards, and a lot of space and visibility without leaving you claustrophobic on the inside. The seats are nice and very supportive, and they're kind of inclined in a way to give you more, more space and more comfort here in the back. So overall, not a bad place to be in. So another Easter egg reminds me to go out and drive. Check this out. It says Nammi with a with a car silhouette driving around town, and let's do just that. Alright, so we're now behind the wheel of the Dongfeng Nammi, and right off the bat, even its driving position and the way it drives just exudes a barrel full of monkeys worth of fun. I mean, right here, it definitely feels like a traditional hatchback, if you remember what that feels like. And it even handles like one, and I absolutely love that, but more of that later on. So under the hood, should I say underneath us right now, is a 42 kilowatt hour battery, which Dongfeng Philippines actually says can go up to 430 kilometers. That's a lot of range, a lot of kilometers worth for one full charge in the Dongfeng Nammi. It also has 70 kilowatts worth of power and 160 newton meters of torque. And believe me when I tell you, you will definitely feel a lot of that power and torque, especially in an EV this small. A lot of the EVs in the market today, most of them are actually crossovers and SUVs. And it's really refreshing to drive around in a small wheelbase car such as this one. It brings back the joy in the drive. And of course, if you're done with your driving, it's the perfect tailgating car. So you can go ahead and park this thing. It's got vehicle to load function, which means it can power a lot of your electronic devices. And yes, it's got DC fast charging, which can top up the Dongfeng Nammi from 30 to 80% in just 30 minutes. And that is some really fast charging you got right there. And when it comes to driving this thing, you've got 3 drive modes: Eco, Comfort, and Sport. And you can even adjust the regenerative braking, so you can adjust how powerful it grabs back that energy from the wheels and when you're braking it. And you can even set this for different situations right here. You've got baby mode, you got comfort mode, you got even rain mode, but I wouldn't do that because that ups up the temperature inside, because it wants to make sure that you are comfortable in your Dongfeng Nammi. My favorite part about all this is that you can even adjust the steering wheel weight of this thing. I like to keep it in sport mode because I like to keep it as sporty as I can in this fun little hatchback. Now when it comes to safety features, the Dongfeng Nammi, despite its price, has got everything but the kitchen sink. You got multiple airbags, ABS with electronic brake force distribution, you got traction control, stability control, even advanced driver assist systems. It's got adaptive cruise control that works with stop and go conditions. It's got lane keep assist, lane departure warning, and automatic headlamps with automatic high beams. You got proximity sensors all around. This has the complete package and even a self-parking mode. So if you feel a little lazy that day, go ahead and activate that. Make sure that there is enough space. The Dongfeng Nammi will actually help you out with that, and it will make sure you get yourself parked easily and effortlessly. That's how easy it is to drive in the Dongfeng Nammi. Pricing for the Dongfeng Nammi starts at 1,238,000 pesos in the single variant that we have right here. You don't really need other variants because this has everything that you need. The best part is that the battery of the Dongfeng Nammi has an 8-year warranty or 170,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, and a general vehicle warranty of up to 5 years or 150,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, which means you've got years and kilometers worth of worry-free fun and joy in driving. So that's the Dongfeng Nammi at 1,238,000 pesos. It's got all the power that you need, all the tech that you want, and a lot of the range that you're looking for in an EV. Plus, it looks this good as well. But I want to know what you think. Drop me a comment in the comment section down below, and while you're at it, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification icon so you wouldn't miss any of our videos. And again, if you want to check more about the Dongfeng Nammi, check out the link in the description box below or visit the nearest Dongfeng Motors dealership. And thanks so much again for Dongfeng Philippines for sponsoring this video. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Roy Robles from Zigwheels.Ph. See you guys next time.